The 1917 Northern Consensus Movement has announced the peaceful resolution of a land dispute in Hausa, Owerri, Imo State, involving the Hausa community and their traditional leader, the Sarki Hausawa of Owerri, Hawalu Baba Suleiman. Speaking at a press conference in Abuja on Monday, the national president of the 1917 Northern Consensus Movement, Hawal Abdullahi Aliyu, said the dispute, which began in July 2024, revolved around a piece of land in Hausa, Owerri, traditionally used as a hub of Bureau de Change operations by the Hausa community. Members of the community had accused the Sarki Hausawa of attempting to claim the property for personal use. Aliyu explained that the coalition acted immediately upon receiving the complaint, reiterating the organization's commitment to protecting the rights and interests of every Northerner, regardless of where they reside in Nigeria.
There was a communal dispute and communal clash between the Hausa community in Hausa in Owerri, Imo State, and of course the traditional ruler there, whose name I have mentioned earlier, who tried to claim that land, saying it belongs to, or it is an inherited property from grandfather to father, and of course to himself, being the traditional ruler. But after on doing that, that tried to create a very serious disharmony, disrespect, rancor, and of course breach of peace, which would have caused a lot of damages to properties and possibly lives. On receiving the report, as written by the Arewa United for Peace in Owerri State, that is an organization that brought together all Hausa community in Owerri, Imo State, or to be in Imo State to be precise. Or receiving a complaint, a written complaint, what we did was to swiftly report the matter to the Inspector General of Police, who in turn directed the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of investigation to wage into the matter, investigate, find a solution, and of course report back to the IGP, and also find a way of finding a lasting and amicable resolution to the challenges. On receiving the petition or the directives from the IGP, the DIG in charge of Bureau of Investigation swift into action, set up a committee of investigators, went to Owerri, Imo State, did several times, did investigation, reached out with all stakeholders, and of course, several meetings were held. I think 5, 6, or 7 different meetings were held in the office of the DIG between the complainants and the accused to find a lasting solution. At the end of their investigation, the resolution is what I have read already, and it was agreed that that land belongs to the community, not individual. Not even the traditional ruler has the right or privilege to convert or decide what happens or who uses that place. It is for the community. It shall be used by the community. It has been in use by the community. And of course, it was specifically allocated for Bureau de Change business, which has been going on since time immemorial and still going on. So nobody has the right or liberty to convert that place into either personal or change it from what it is to something else without the consent and agreement of the entire Hausa community in Imo State. So it was advised that status quo must be maintained, that that place belonged to the Bureau de Change business hub, and it shall continue to be as such. And after the whole thing, all parties were involved during the reading of the investigation, recommendation, and the resolution. Our responsibility as 1917 Northern Consensus Movement is to ensure that peace, unity, love, understanding, and cooperation prevail and is sustained in the entire 17 southern state between the Hausa community resident in the 17 southern states and the host communities. That we've been doing, that we will continue to do, and that is what we have equally just achieved by finding an amicable and law, ensuring that the law prevail in whatever that is happening between the communities.
The group, comprising a coalition of 596 registered grassroots community-based socio-cultural and economic associations, spans across the 19 northern states, encompassing northerners residing in the 17 southern states. The group described their resolution as a victory for peace, dialogue, and respect for the rule of law.